So the big fight hype, the big circus is about to begin. We're at the Belasco Theatre in downtown LA. Joe Weller and I flew in today. We're a bit tired, aren't we? But we're ready for this.
A little bit tired, but excited. Very, very excited.
I mean, we're talking all on the plane. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about the YouTube world. Of course, you started it really, Joe, didn't you? Back in, a couple of years ago, and then you called out JJ KSI. You had a little rumble, and here we are today.
Pretty much, yeah. It all started in basically an industrial estate, in some gym with a boxing ring. Me and my friend Theo, we basically just made a YouTube video, boxing. Then it led to me and KSI deciding, let's take this to an arena. Let's make it big. Let's take it up a scale. And it's morphed into what it is today, and it's as big as it gets.
Obviously, they fought before in Manchester, but how come it swelled so much for their rematch? I mean, they're huge in the YouTube world, but is it the narrative, the rivalry, the egos? What is it that really makes this special?
I just think you've got two absolutely massive personalities that genuinely believe that they are number one, like bar none. And I think, all of us as an audience, we're so invested, we believe them. I think they're both so believable in what they say. So, we followed them through the first fight, and now the story's in place that we want to know, how does it end? We're all desperate to know, how does it end? Who is really the man? I think that's what it comes down to.
You called the first fight in Manchester. Who did you think won that, or did you think a draw was fair? And who do you see as favourite going into this one?
So I think a draw was fair. I think both guys, they left it all in there. I've watched it many times, but I think a draw was fair. In terms of coming to this one, I think Logan having a far longer training camp. He's had 14 months this time, whilst JJ's been on a music tour. Obviously, we don't know too much behind the scenes, but I feel like Logan, being the more natural athlete, will have more of an advantage going into this one. And I can see Logan early on, with the lighter gloves, with no head guards, being able to pull out a knockout this time. Saying that, it would not surprise me if JJ does come forward, shows his fight, his will to win, which is through the roof, and manages to finish it for himself.
What are we going to see this week? Obviously, Monday night, we've got plenty of time to roll up to Saturday at the Staples Centre. What are we going to see from the pair of them? Because they are real personalities and real entertainers.
I think now you're going to see who really means what they say. They talk a good game. They're great at, speaking their mind. But, the demeanour, it's Monday, how they come forward tonight, fight week, I feel like you're really going to get a sense of who is really confident. I think it's going to be loud. I think they're going to be in each other's faces. They're going to really show that animalistic, like, I'm here sort of thing. But it's going to be fireworks. It's going to be unreal to watch. And I'm just glad to be here.
We're entering the YouTube world. You're entering the boxing world. Yeah. You're a big fan. I know you go to a lot of events, so you must be excited about seeing Devin Haney and Billy Joe Saunders and the creme de la creme, as well as the novices from YouTube.
Honestly, seeing those guys, I've watched them obviously, boxing events, but seeing them on the undercard of a YouTube event, it is surreal. It's bonkers, but at the same time, we must embrace it. It is, KSI and Logan have earned to be where they are, and to have these guys on their undercard is an honour. But it's going to be amazing to see, and I can't wait.
Do you think this is a real opportunity for a new demographic for boxing?
Yeah, 100%. I think, KSI and Logan, their audiences see what they do, and they want to be like them. They want to, follow in their footsteps. And I think, the doors they're opening to boxing it's just amazing. All the kids, you see the amount of tweets even I still get from my fight about, you got me into boxing, I've given it a go because, I've seen you guys and KSI and Logan, showing how amazing the sport is. So I think it's going to do wonders for bringing in a brand new demographic, 100%.
Joe will be with us all week. I've also got Matthew Macklin and Johnny Nelson and Anna Woolhouse coming as well. So it's a fusion of the worlds. It will be Joe and Gibb calling the fight with me on Saturday night. But there's plenty of the boxing team coming in, as well as the social team. So it'll be a lot of fun this week. Stay tuned all week for Joe Weller and everybody else here involved in the KSI and Logan Paul rematch.